What's up, beautiful people? This is Ray Lewis, a vegan chef, and this is What Type Time.
And we're back. Welcome to What Type Time, right? We're back and we got a special guest. My favorite, a person who likes to cook. You know, everyone's favorite, I believe. We got the one and only Miss Ray Lewis. Thanks for having us today.
Appreciate you.
How you feeling?
Me. Yeah, I feel good.
You feel good?
Yes.
Tell us, how was your year?
Yo, my year was...
How was 2023 for you?
2023 was an emotional year for me. Learned some valuable lessons. Had to shed some things that's going to help me move forward. So it's a very transitional year for me.
Yeah. You know what? I kind of feel the same, but I think 2023 put everybody in the oven. If we're just going to use cooking terms. If that makes sense.
Okay.
I feel like I got cooked 2023.
Okay.
But at the same time, I wasn't getting cooked. I was being prepared, you know what I mean, for 2024. If that makes sense. And I feel like I'm about ready. Like that dang is going off any minute now. You know what I mean?
I feel
yeah. So with that being said, though, you're a cook.
Yes.
What is the correct term?
What you mean?
So you're a cook, right? But is it like chef or is it private chef?
Yes, I'm a
is
private
it culinary
chef.
artist?
It's all of the above.
It's all the above.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
And
I say culinary artist because just me as a person, if you know me, like I'm a very artistic person. Some people know me from doing photography and videography. Some people know me for doing cooking. These are all just art forms for me, art expression. So right now the expression is, culinary art.
I love it. That's beautiful though, because at the same time, I feel like for me, I have different hats to wear, and only thing that matters is that I'm creating.
Yes.
That I'm expressing myself in an artistic way. And if it's culinary for you, then by golly, let's do it. You know what I mean? But with that being said, right? So where you from? Let us know.
Uptown.
Uptown?
Yes.
Yo,
absolutely.
Same.
Absolutely.
What part?
West Oak Lane.
Okay.
Right off of Haynes Street. Right near Haynes.
That's lit. I'm right off Price.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
That's funny.
Yo, it's crazy. It's a small world, everybody. But with that being said, though, what inspired you to be like a culinary artist growing up in Uptown? Because I feel like if y'all ask me, like every summer you would smell barbecue. You know what I mean? You would smell like just the community, and it was not vegan smells.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So what made you step out of that?
Honestly, it was me changing my lifestyle, changing how I ate, and then wanting to be the example of what a healthy lifestyle can look like. Like most people who may think of a vegan or a plant-based person or just that lifestyle may have the conception that a person may look a certain way. People who from my neighborhood don't, typically follow this type of journey. So I wanted to be an example of like, yo, like you can come from wherever you come from. It really don't matter your background, but you can change. You can, inspire yourself, inspire others. Like you can just put healthy things in your body and take care of yourself.
Yeah. So with that being said, that it's all about taking care of your body and being healthy.
Absolutely.
And I like how you're like trying to put different people and different backgrounds on the map of culinary art, right? Because it's important. Because I don't see, for me though, like I'm just happy that we're starting 2024 off with me venturing into different mediums. Because I feel like for the podcast, we was looking at a lot of entrepreneur work and a lot of artists themselves, but we didn't really get into the community as far as like what the community do for the betterment of the community, right? So food is one thing that we talked about last season about how they're trying to kill us out here, bro. Like I can't say it any other way. I feel like they're trying to kill us out here, and we need people in that industry to like bring the positivity, the healthiness back to the culture. So with that being said, can you share some key principles or values that guide your approach to creating these vegan recipes?
Flavor, nutrition, and how real can it get? Like I always say, like I don't like meat substitutes. Like I'm not that vegan chef that you know, they
bro.
cooks with a bunch of Beyond Meat burgers and stuff like that. That stuff is really not good for you. So the less processed, for me, the better. So I always say, like, how real can it get? Because the plate is literally raw, natural foods, just created and served in a flavorful and meaningful way, so that it's, you know, it's both appetizing and appealing, because we eat with our eyes first.
I know I do.
Right.
I know I do.
So if you're looking at a plate and it don't look good, you're automatically like, you're going to be a little more reluctant to try anything on that plate versus if something is beautiful, you know, it got a lot of flavors, but you can smell it, and you can see on the plate it's a bunch of different colors on it, or it's plated in a certain way where the plate itself is art. And it's like, oh snap, it's like, okay, like this looks good, like let me try it.
Yeah, for sure. And that's funny, because that brings me to the next thing, because I'm not a vegan, right? But I definitely, I fast from time to time, right? But it's hard to stay on it because of, like you just said, the Beyond Meat and the other things, the substitutes, right? And just looking from not even a vegan standpoint, when you try to eat healthy, like a turkey burger or something alternative than, you know, beef or whatever, that's processed. People don't know that. Yeah. But they choose that thinking that they're doing a healthy vibe or whatever. And I just want our people to be aware of that, right? So with that being said, what is a common misconception that people have for vegan food and vegan chefs, culinary artists? What can you tell them? Like, okay, so it's so many misconceptions of vegan food. What do you do to like get people to like try it?
Well, going back to what we were just talking about, just plating and having it look good, but also just making sure, like, so you were asking about the misconceptions, right? You get people that'll be like, oh, I might not be full off of it, right? Because they think that they need this big full plate with, you know, a heavy amount of starch, a little bit of vegetable, and then this big slab of meat, where really, like, you're kind of overeating. So for me, I'm always honest. Like, I'm not the person that's like, yo, here's a buffalo cauliflower and it tastes like chicken. Like, no, it doesn't.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That cauliflower is a menace.
Yes. No, people overuse cauliflower. I want people to give cauliflower a break. But I'm honest. I give you the nutrition facts if you need them, right? Like, I educate people on why this is better for you, why you don't need certain things. And I'm also not a person that's like, yo, don't eat meat, right? I want you to eat meat, eat whatever you want, but understand that there's a good balance. Our bodies are machines, so we need to treat it like that. Like the same way, you know, I don't put regular gas in my car. Like, I pay a little more for the premium. So I pay a little more to, you know, take care of myself, because I care about the longevity of my body. So if you're gonna, even if you eat meat, there's certain grades of meat, right? If you come from the hood, if you go to ShopRite, your meat options are different than the Whole Foods that's up in Willow Grove, right? But your vegetable options are different too. Like, so for me, it's about giving people the access to the food, giving people the ability to try things for themselves, to be like, okay, like, I like this flavored this way, or I don't like this flavored this way. I like these types of mushrooms. I don't like portobellos, but I might like oysters, right? All of these things are different and they taste different. They're used differently. And if you take out like what you're used to and be open to trying new things and accepting a different or new way of life, then it just makes it all that more beautiful.
Yeah. Yo, that's beautiful the way you just put that. Like people not liking, and it's so funny, bro, because like I really feel like I'm a basic B, like, you know, excuse my language, but like, bro, like it's just the same old stuff, and I gotta start as a people. I feel like as a community, I'm probably speaking on myself, but I feel like as a community we need to start cooking in the crib more often, right? Being aware of the thumb that we have, and we got to make it green. You know what I mean? Start planting stuff or whatever. Like, you know, because it's
just try. I didn't grow up like this. Like, I'm also West African. Like, I'm not used to like
that's
eating.
the segue.
Like, I'm not used to, you know what I'm saying, like, because nobody in my family is vegan. Everybody in my family to this day still eats meat.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
You know,
like, we as Black Americans, we know how to pack a plate. We know how to pack a plate, right?
Yes.
So what I want to say was, did you go to, in your culinary artist training or, you know, teaching, did you go to different countries to get this game, or
naturally, because I'm a traveler, so I've naturally traveled, and this is part of why, like, what shaped like who I am because I travel so much, and like I've been to different parts of Europe, like I've been to Africa. So, and I'm going to these places and I'm understanding a different way of life. I'm also like a social butterfly. So like I'm not the resort type person. Like I'm mixing and mingling with people there, figuring out the whatever language barrier, but like I really want to know how you live. Like so, and it's like, yo, Americans, we live so much differently than other parts of the world, right? Our meat and just our food is different. How we eat is different. Packaging. How we take care of ourselves is different. The access to exercise is different. I was in Africa about a year ago, and they have literally where I was, they had outdoor gyms, like full workout equipment, like weights, bench machines, pull-up bars, like everything free. You just walk up and work out.
They care about this. They care about themselves.
They care about themselves differently, right? So I'm looking at this and then I'm coming back and I'm like, yo, like I'm not on that no more. Like I don't like that. I don't like the feeling. Like I don't like feeling sluggish when I'm doing things. Like, I'm a very active person. Like I don't want to get the itis every time I eat. Like I want to still have energy and be able to do what I do and not be slowed down because I done packed my plate with a bunch of food.
For real. And speaking of packing your plate with a bunch of food, right? We're gonna show y'all how to like really do it the right way. So with that being said, Ray, what does a plate, your favorite plate, right? From your business, from your kitchen, what does it look like? What's on it?
Oh man, it's hard to pick a favorite.
Give it to my mom. My mom hungry. She eat all day, right? Okay. And she's not a vegan. She likes some meat, but we gonna do the vegan style, right? So what would you give her?
I mean, it depends. If she wants some tacos, we could do like some plantain tacos or like a mango salsa, like some black beans on there, right? Or some kidney beans are going on there. I like lentils, so like I get all my protein from beans, whatever. Yeah. But
yo, the mango sauce. First off, I wanna rewind, but go ahead. Do your thing.
But if you want something like that's a little more familiar, you could do like some mashed potatoes or like some sweet potatoes, and then
loves sweet potatoes.
Yeah, with a side of collard greens. But you could do your collard greens a little differently. Saute them in some shallots with some soy sauce, a little bit of salt, right?
Mom, I hope you taking notes. I ain't gonna cap.
Yeah, and then do some like a mushroom or something on the side. Like you can again saute that, throw some onions in there. Maybe do like a barbecue sauce or like a habanero sauce on top of it. You want a little spice, right? And then you got a packed plate.
I love it. And then one more question before we go, because I want to see you cook, right? I want to actually get you in the kitchen. Okay. So what are your favorite, like, I'm new to this cooking thing, y'all, right? So I'm like, what's your favorite nationalities to cook, if that makes sense? Or ethnics, right? Ethnic groups.
I will probably say, that's hard. I don't know. It depends on the day.
Right.
I'm a very like
eclectic.
I'm gonna go with the flow person. So like I can't like picking a favorite anything is hard for me.
Yeah,
like,
don't because they watching too.
Yeah, don't make me choose. But like of course I love African food. Like I still get cassava leaves on a regular. Shout out to my aunt Sandra who always makes me cassava leaves. Yeah,
cassava leaves. Okay.
Love akara. Like these are West African dishes. Right. Like I like Mexican food. I like Asian food. Like I like pho. Like I like food. Yeah.
I love pho.
Like I like food. So it depends. Like, and then even if I want to go a little American and I want to do like some vegan mac and cheese and like a couple of those things, like, or finger foods. If I want to do like a buffalo cauliflower, or if I want to do like you could do like mushroom, like little nuggets, like
mushroom nuggets.
Wow. Or jackfruit. You could shred the jackfruit up, bread it, deep fry it.
My mind is being blown. Right? But look, all this stuff sounds very fun. Right?
Yeah, fun.
That's
That's
very
why
fun.
we do things.
Is that?
We like to have fun.
Is that your name?
Yes, absolutely.
The business name?
Fun Kitchen.
Okay.
Stands for feasible, understandable, and nourishing. Yes.
Okay.
Like to have fun.
What's up with this concept? How did we come about?
Man, listen, it's just life. So again, growing up in West Oak Lane, when I became vegan, it was like culture shock. Like I couldn't walk to the store to get nothing to eat no more. There was a corner store literally at the corner of my block. Okay. Like, Poppy, let me get a cheesesteak. Poppy, let me get some fries.
You already know, Pop.
You already know, right? You already know how I want it. Wings, all of that, like chicken fingers, and I couldn't do that no more. Yeah. Like, and it was like, yo, I can't literally the absence of walking to the store to get something to eat was no longer convenient. So now, like, thankfully I got a car, but I'm going all the way up Willow Grove, you know, to get to Trader Joe's, to get to Whole Foods. And I'm like, yo,
crazy.
like, then I started realizing, like, I live in a food desert. Like,
Yeah.
Philly is one of the biggest food deserts. Like,
I was literally
right?
just talking to someone about this yesterday, bro.
Yeah, so like there's no produce stores to walk to. ShopRite, no good. Fresh Grocer, no good. All these, right? So like all of these stores that are accessible to me, and then all of the restaurants that are in my neighborhood don't serve what I want, don't have what I want. I gotta go all the way out to their neighborhood to get the things that I want. Nah, Fun Kitchen is there.
Really
We're gonna make it fun. We're gonna make it feasible, understandable, and nourishing, and we're gonna create access to healthier food so people can have it. Go walk to the store and get something to eat.
Okay. I appreciate you. And that's something to look out for 2024?
Absolutely.
I love it.
Absolutely.
So with that being said, I know I got you on the couch or whatever, you all comfy, but I might put you to work.
No, that's cool. That's cool.
Keep it a bean. What you trying to cook for us today?
So started a new year, right? We're gonna make sure that people know how to eat healthy and get rid of like the sugars and the flours and stuff. So we're gonna make some super healthy oatmeal based pancakes this morning. Yeah, I'm super excited about that.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
What's the ingredients?
What's up, bro?
Seam. What's going on, brother? Seam. Ray, Seam. You know what? I'm gonna let you guys take this over.
That's a bet.
Teach him how to cook, because he loves burning pancakes. With that being said, take it
That's a
over.
bet.
Let's get into it. We're in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right,
You ready?
Let's get into it. Yeah, I'm ready.
All right.
So, first thing first, do you want to start off with explaining what we about to make first? Like, I'll let you,
All
you
right.
know what I mean? Explain.
So we are making oatmeal pancakes. We're going to do a little blueberry compote on top. So we have oats,
Okay.
wheat flour. We have some cinnamon, some baking powder, some butter, some blueberries. We could fold some bananas in there, some apple cider vinegar. So yeah.
Yeah, it's making me hungry. You know what's crazy? I didn't even have breakfast, so I can't wait.
So we are actually going to start with turning on our blueberries so we can reduce them down for like a blueberry, like a top on there. All right.
How do we do that?
All right.
Just put them in there. I thought you were about to put the water in there first.
Huh?
I thought you were about to put the water in there first.
No, it's gonna get hot. We're gonna turn that on, right?
Okay.
We're gonna keep it on low, right? We want them.
This is different. I ain't never seen that like this.
We're just gonna let them. We want all the sugar and everything to
Right,
reduce
right.
down in there, right? So toss in a little bit of water. Don't need a lot. And we're gonna let that do its thing for a little while we come over to. All right. I'm gonna toss in the flour and the oats.
Flour.
Mm-hmm.
So are there specific health benefits you use with your cooking, with your vegan cooking?
Yes.
What's the benefit, the goods out of it?
Okay, so a lot of the benefits that I like to talk about is just the way I feel, right? It's nothing compared to, I could talk about the nutritional values, right? We're gonna decrease diseases, and we take care of ourselves better, right? We feel better when we just eat better. So I get a lot more energy just by changing the way I eat, right? I also am able to just be a lot more present, right? My mental health a lot more clearer the way we eat, right? When you are eating a lot of things with a lot of fat and a lot of those,
It's cool?
Yeah, they cool.
I'm like, what's going on over here?
So you see how the sugar's just coming
Yeah.
out, all right? That's how we want it. It's gonna stay on low,
Okay.
all right? And they just gonna reduce down.
Okay.
That's all they're gonna do. In a minute, we're gonna add some sugar, and that's what we want.
Gotcha.
That's something that just they chill in the back while we yeah.
But yeah, you
So,
talking
yeah.
about the benefits that make you better. Because I remember you talking about earlier when we was talking about ADOT, and you said you'll catch the itis, when you eat that
Right.
food, stuff like that. And I really do be like that. So do you feel like vegan food just make it make you feel better, make you keep in motion and stuff like that?
Yes,
feel good and
absolutely,
stuff like that?
absolutely. So we need 2 tablespoons of baking powder, all right? And then we're gonna do,
We mix everything in this one bowl.
no, so that's gonna be for our dry mix.
Okay.
And this is gonna be for our wet mix.
All right.
And so this is pretty much, so you see how that's activating in there? This is pretty much our binder. Where you use the baking powder and the apple cider vinegar to hold our pancakes.
Nice.
Mix that together.
That vinegar is so strong.
Yeah, so we just kind of let that sit, let that activate in there. I'm gonna add some of this sugar to the,
blueberries.
yeah. And you get the sweetness, and you see how that's reducing down, right?
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna stir that. Keep them on low.
Looks good. So that's you be mixing. Like, it's basically like gonna be blueberry pancakes, right?
So that's going to be the topping
Right,
for the
okay.
pancakes.
On top of it, okay.
So the pancakes are going to be banana based. We can toss the bananas in there.
Okay.
So I'm going to have you open that banana up and then use this fork to mash that. If you want to use the bigger bowl, you can. But use that fork just to mash that down in there, and then we're going to add that to the wet mix. All right. And while you're doing that, I am going to add in some cinnamon. And you asked me a question. What question was that?
So basically, like, I did ask, what are your challenges? Like when you first started like cooking like vegan food and stuff like that, what was the challenges like coming into like, you know, like switching like how you eat and stuff like that?
A lot of those challenges was around me figuring out what to eat, what made me full, and then what paired well, like with everything. I definitely never wanted to like miss a meal where I didn't feel satisfied.
Right.
So finding that satisfaction in those meals was like the biggest challenge for me. But I found love in the kitchen. Like I like to cook, you know.
Yeah.
So for me, it was learning about like the different textures in mushrooms. I was a bit heavy, like I don't like mushrooms, but that's because I was eating a lot of portobellos.
Yeah.
I don't like portobello mushrooms. I prefer like a shiitake mushroom or oyster mushroom.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a fan of mushrooms.
No, I feel that.
But I would say, huh?
Huh? Yeah, I like chicken in the woods, but like I said, like I prefer like, you know, oyster. Like it's a lot of different mushrooms out there, and a lot that's not even sold in our grocery store. So these are certain things that we're never going to know about unless you start doing research, unless you start engulfing, you know, yourself into different farms and the different places in the city. Like you got Urban Creators, they're a farm in the city. You got Get Fresh Daily. These are places that are in the city that are within the neighborhood that people can go to and learn about, you know, different vegetables, different seasonal things, seeds, growing them, you know, the whole nine.
I would say that's challenging for our community though, because it's like kind of out the way. You know what I mean?
No, so Get Fresh Daily is right on 52nd and Pine.
Yeah, I think like people like not educated on that as well too, like not knowing where these places and stuff like that. Cause I ain't gonna lie, before I talked to you, I would never know nothing about it.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So
Right,
like,
but that's
feel
why
like,
it's good to, you know, like Google, Instagram, they
like
are
doing
best
research,
friends, right? You know, you start doing your research on the things and then you start, you know, getting engulfed in your community. You go to a lot of these community centers, they have this information where you can find out about like the local places that do CSAs and, you know, different stuff like that. Philly Food Works, they're another organization here in the city that do a lot of good work in this community. And talking to you, I done put the sugar in the wet mix, but it's okay. We're going to mix this. I mean, put the cinnamon in here, but we're going to mix that up. So what I did was I added 2 cups of milk that I had already prepared, and I added a tablespoon of honey in here. I'm mixing these things up. And then I'm also going to, we're going to fold in our bananas in here too. So if you actually want to put that in there for me. And then we're going to need some vanilla.
Try to get all that in here.
So check on our blueberries. What they look like.
They foaming over here.
Oh yeah, yep. Mix them a little bit up.
Not too crazy. Right?
Not too much. Yes, that's good. We need some vanilla. And then we almost ready. I'm gonna turn this up because we're gonna be ready soon. Add them in.
All right, cool. I ain't trying to mess you up. All right, but
Nah,
like,
you
so,
good. Talk
but,
to me.
So like, can you discuss like basically like your practice and stuff like that, like how you like first started like cooking and stuff like that? Like, did you like was you self-taught, or like did you have to do your research like, to like make your own food and stuff like that?
Both. I am self-taught, but I have worked in restaurants and under some chefs. I don't believe in going in any. Yep, we're gonna mix that in. I don't believe in going into anything unprepared, so definitely did my research on kitchen practices and learning under chefs. It's nothing like just getting that hands-on experience, and then just learning, like picking up books. Like sometimes we afraid to learn on our own. Like picked up a lot of cookbooks just to learn. I didn't know how to bake. I know how to bake now, and I also needed to learn how to do things vegan. Like there's not a lot of vegan cookbooks, so I took a lot of the traditional practices in preparing meats and tenderizing and things like that, and then correlating those things that people were talking about in their recipe books and stuff like that, and just put that into the vegetables that I use. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yep, that's good.
All right, now that makes sense. So have you always like been into cooking like growing up, or like it's just something that you jumped into like no?
I mean, yes. I didn't think I was going to be a chef.
Yeah.
So yes, I've liked being in the kitchen. I've always helped my grandma like cook and things like that. I never thought that I would be a chef.
Right.
I actually used to shy away from calling myself a chef because I was like, man, I just like cooking.
Right,
It's an art expression for me. But as I, just study more and the more I dive into everything that I do, like I really just love everything about food, right? Like being able to communicate my love to somebody by making them a plate, right? Just by mixing it. And I always say like my best seasonings come from love and come from just wanting to put good intentions behind the food that I cook. Like I never cook when I'm upset or I'm angry and stuff like that. And if I do, it's because it's more therapeutic for me to cook.
I was going to say
yes,
that.
absolutely.
That's funny. I was going to say cooking is therapeutic.
Absolutely.
I don't cook. I'm not
absolutely.
a cook, but I just started recently cooking, and I just be feeling like I don't know. It's like puts me like I don't know.
All right, no, I feel that. Yes.
So yeah, definitely therapeutic.
It's something you can take your time with, right? You don't have to rush, especially if you got some time, if you're in the house, and maybe it's something that you never cooked before, and you're like, yo, let me look up a recipe, right? And just try it. Like, make sure you got all the ingredients and just try it. Like,
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't never think about being a vegan, but now I'm over here making pancakes, so I might have to, try this out.
Let me make it easy. So one thing about these pancakes, right? Like, Alante was like, yo, I want to make something real healthy, right? So I'm like, all right, cool. You got your wheat flour, which is has more fiber in it, and it's better for you than all-purpose flour, right? All-purpose flour has stripped every nutritional content like in it, right? So you have your wheat flour, and then you have your oats that's mixed with that, right? Rolled oats, and we process them down. We're going to use almond milk. We're using honey. And you got this honey from your friend, right? Yeah,
actually, Miss Honey. Shout out to Miss Honey. I always forgot about that. Actually, A-Dot got a whole jar of it from her.
Nice.
I think it's like she hydrating right now. She really not out.
Yeah, she's a beekeeper.
Yeah,
that's cool.
So she's not really out in the motion right now, but she definitely do, sell
yes, that's cool.
Like that.
That's cool. So
we're gonna put her ad at the bottom so y'all can,
All right. So the honey, then you got some cinnamon for flavor. I'm actually going to put a little bit more honey in there because this honey is what's going to sweeten this up. And then we're going to put a little bit of that vegan butter in there, and then we're going to mix it. And
this is butter, right?
Yep. And check on our blueberries. Yep. What that look like? Tommy, can you describe what it look like?
I'm gonna say they look like they done, but I'm gonna let you be the judge of that.
Alright, I'm about to go check.
Like they all supposed to be mushed down. Like it's supposed to be like mushed down. So it's still cooking.
Yep.
It's still cooking.
Okay.
It's still cooking.
That's love.
No, that's really different because I ain't never seen nobody do nothing. That's different. So how would you engage with like our local community in Philadelphia? Like, basically, like what you got going on like with Fun Kitchen?
Yeah, so Fun Kitchen has a service called Good Health.
Okay.
All right. So Good Health is we go into the community. We've gone into like different schools, different community organizations, and we teach youth about eating healthy. We do cooking demonstrations, something like this. Like we did 30 kids in the summertime with Camp Joe Scott, so Blues Bay Foundation, right? And we made pancakes, all 30 kids, and it was cool. We made vegan pancakes. We was able to do some different fruit toppings. They saw dragon fruit for the first time, right? And dragon fruit is very, very sweet, right?
Yeah.
Once you peel all of that back. So there's nothing like, again, hands-on learning, right? If I can bring the ability to create access to healthy food by partnering with some of my community organizations, and bringing some of those food to table practices into schools, into the communities, oh man, it's a wonderful thing. It's a wonderful feeling just to be able to get back. Yeah.
No, for sure. You know what's crazy? I'm learning something this whole time. I'm not into this type of stuff.
Okay.
I don't cook. I'm really fast, going to the store, buying something real quick, picking up something real fast,
Right.
stuff like that. But I feel like I need to be more into I feel like we all need to be more engaged into cooking and stuff like that. You
Absolutely.
know what I mean? Cause being back at home cooking is way more healthier than going out eating at these food spots and stuff like that. My go-to, I ain't gonna lie, I go get me a sub, something real quick, like a cheesesteak or something
But
like that.
imagine if you change some of those meals just into eating
That's
at home,
what I'm saying.
right?
Yeah,
right.
Save you money.
Yes, you
food
saving
shopping
money.
and stuff like that. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I feel like recently, since I've been doing that, I see the difference. But it's still something that you really got to get into. You know what I mean? It's a process to it.
Definitely is a process.
I think these are looking like they're finishing up though for sure.
Okay. Check on them. Let's see. Oh yeah, they look good. They look real good.
Should I turn them off?
Nope.
No.
A little bit more water, but they look good. Oh yeah, that's how we want them.
Oh, cool.
All right, ready? So I folded this in, right?
Okay.
And we're gonna mix all this in. People get me a little bit more milk. Some milk in the refrigerator. Yep.
What kind of milk is it?
Whoa. Yeah, almond milk, baby.
I'm cracking up. I didn't even see the almond milk right there. I'm crying.
All right.
I didn't even see it. That's my fault.
That's all good.
So wait, how much more you about to put in here?
Just a little bit more so it can just thin out a little bit. Right now it's a little bit too thick. Yep.
All right.
So let's pour it a little bit. Yep. Try to pour it in the center.
All right.
Mm-hmm. All right, pour a little bit more.
I really feel like a kid in here.
It's all good. Yes. So when you growing up, did you help your parents cook?
I mean,
help anybody cook?
No.
Pour a little bit more.
I ain't gonna lie. I was never in the kitchen for real.
Pour a little bit more. Okay. But now that you're getting older, do you like being in the kitchen?
I mean, yeah, now I do. I feel like I told you, I feel like it's more therapeutic and stuff like that. But I feel like I was more going out shopping. You know what I mean? Getting the stuff from my parents and stuff like that.
No,
so I knew the ingredients and stuff like that. But I was never a cook. So now I'm trying to teach myself. I'll be on YouTube a lot, on TikTok, watching different videos and stuff like that, just to learn different stuff.
I feel that. It's fun.
Yeah, I like it.
You learn a lot about yourself when you cook. You learn a lot about patience, all right? And then you learn how to be self-sufficient.
It's like
work. Mm-hmm. Now I like thick pancakes.
Right.
All right.
So they stay together. They don't fall apart.
Yeah, for sure. So we're about to. That's good.
All right.
Now I'm gonna put some. We're done with this stuff. I'm gonna put some butter on here. We're gonna move this out the way. All right. Yep. You wanna taste it? Let me know if it's sweet enough. Yep.
For real?
Yeah.
I ain't never taste like.
It tastes
Tastes good.
Tastes good?
No, I really do taste good though.
Okay. All right. We good.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like that. No, for sure, I really do like that.
That's love.
I'm like, you can't eat it like that, because don't you know when you mix regular
I mean, you can. That's the benefits of real food, right? It's no raw eggs in there, right?
Wow.
It's no all this fatty milk in there from a cow. You don't know what they ate, what kind of diet they was even feeding the cow. You feel me?
It tastes like.
I mean, I don't suggest you eating a pot of this, but this it's not like when we used to eat the pancake mix and stuff from
Yeah,
my
that's
grandma's
what
house,
I'm saying.
right?
That's what
With
I'm
all the
saying.
raw
Right,
eggs,
right,
it's,
right.
it's not that. It's not that. We ain't
tastes
put
like a graham
we ain't
cracker.
put nothing that was animal based in there. What's in there? Oatmeal, wheat flour, bananas, like
Yeah. That's a good joint. I ain't gonna remember all the steps like that, but
It's okay. You roll the tape back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I had to watch this back.
You roll the tape back. Let me get something a little smaller to put. So,
Doesn't matter how much butter you put, or you just like.
well, you don't want it to stick.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of putting enough on here to put it on there and then spread it out. All right. Make some pancakes.
So like, what's your favorite meal, like breakfast that they have in the morning? Is it pancakes or like just something you just like?
Pancakes. I love pancakes. So it was really hard for me when I became vegan to let go of cheese and eggs because I'm really big on breakfast. So like I love a good breakfast sandwich in the morning. Like even if it's some toast with some scrambled eggs or some cheese, like I ain't necessarily need the meat, but like my breakfast was still like eggs and like toast. That was the only thing that I couldn't get rid of when I became vegan. All right, so now I figured out a substitute: make chickpea eggs, make some good eggs out of chickpeas. Oh, that look real good. That's real good. That's exactly what I want. Yep. Toss a little bit more in here, but you see how it reduced down, right? So now it's more like pasty. And it's gonna go real good on top of that.
And I see what you did with the water. You didn't put it in there at the same time.
Yeah, nah, because otherwise it would have been super. It would have been like soupy.
Yeah.
Like you gotta let you going. So with here, you really are activating the natural sugars in the blueberries. So you letting it reduce down into itself, and then it just covers itself and hugs itself like a warm hug.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. I didn't know what it was gonna do over there.
So I am going to.
But I would say my favorite to have in the morning, like I had literally when I was food shopping the other day, I was thinking about like maybe I should like get some pancakes and start making pancakes and like that. But my go-to is oatmeal.
Can you pass me that fork, please?
It's real oatmeal. I think it's real quick. You know, it take about a minute to make.
Right.
So like, that's my go-to for in the morning.
I like oatmeal right now, so I've been working out super heavy. So I do like some oatmeal in the morning with some fruit and like nut toppings. I'll do like some hemp seeds on there, which are really good for protein. And man, I'll be packing my oatmeals up.
Me, I would just put like what is that the scoop? What is that?
So I'm only gonna make
I can't
these
think about it right now.
kind of big, right?
The protein, yeah, that's what it is. The protein shake stuff. You know that protein shake, bro.
Like
what's it
protein
called?
powders?
Yeah, the protein.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the exact name of it for, but I use the protein powder. Like I would probably put a little bit of that in there.
Okay.
Sometimes like a drop of
I'll
syrup.
let these cook.
That's pretty much it. Like, I don't know. That's my go-to though.
And then that's gonna be our plate right there. We almost done. I think you had fun.
Yeah, I'm just following the lead. I ain't gonna lie, I feel like I definitely just
made some healthy
like,
food
yeah.
the end of 2023.
No, for sure.
How was your year?
My year was okay.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna lie, like it's been like up down, but I made it through. You know what I mean? We got 2 more years down.
Love.
We got 2 more days left, so can't
Okay.
even complain about
That's
it.
good. Any goals for the next year?
Lots of goals. Got lots of goals.
Any you want to share?
I don't.
Okay.
It's gonna be
Hey,
all
personal
over the
goals.
place.
That's good.
Yeah,
No, keep them to you.
personal
Yeah,
goals.
yeah.
I really don't want to like talk too much
Yeah,
about it.
no,
but
that's cool. That's cool.
What you got goals like with your, with your fun kitchen stuff like that? Like, let
Me,
them know, like you got your fun kitchen stuff in motion.
yes. I mean, I'm also what they call the Soundcheck chef. So like, I do a lot of things in the music industry.
Right.
So for me, like the business goals is to get better every year. I have signed on some amazing clients. Looking to sign on some additional amazing clients.
Like to work with you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and then just keep doing good work. Keep going into the communities and the schools and teaching. Right. Oh yeah, they almost ready. See that?
Fast as hell, yeah.
Right.
I see.
Yeah, nah. We just want them to get like nice and brown around the edges.
Yeah.
Right. We're gonna flip them in like 20 seconds. So yeah, I'm a very intentional person. Like my days are kind of very routine.
Right.
You know, wake up,
Like, do
meditate.
you make a schedule? You got a schedule? Like, you write your schedule out?
Yes, I have to plan life out. Otherwise, I get sidetracked. So like the mornings, I typically wake up around like 6, 7-ish. I meditate first thing in the morning. I write first thing in the morning. Get a little stretch in, and I would usually do a morning workout. Go to the gym.
Okay.
You want to flip them?
Sure, yeah, I'll flip them. Why not?
Yep, flip them, boys. I go to the gym. Good John. That's nice flick of the wrist. Nice color on there. I see you, team.
Wait, I don't want to mess it up.
No, you good. No pressure.
Got this. Yeah.
Yeah, good John. And then once I get back from the gym, you know, I'm walking the dog and.
Oh, you got a dog? What kind of dog you got?
Yes, I have a black lab named Brew. His birthday is on Monday. Happy birthday, Brew.
Hey, happy birthday.
Yes, his birthday is January 1st. No, don't hit him. Don't hit him. All right, you don't. I told her to pat on the butt. Don't give it the pat on the butt.
That's
you know what I'm saying? You flip them and then you let them rise.
Okay.
And that's how you keep the fluff.
I just learned something new. Don't pat the pancakes. I always be playing. I'll be playing them.
Don't play. Yeah, it's like a habit. No, I understand.
Yeah,
Sometimes I still catch myself doing it, but you want to flip them and just let them rise. Okay. And then they're going to cook through, and then we're going to plate them up real quick. I got some powdered sugar and make it look real nice. Gotcha. You want to cut some bananas for the top, or you want to just put the? Is it?
I mean,
you got options. Yep.
Yeah, let's just use this.
Okay, you can keep that down. I'm gonna turn this down. Yep. And keep that. Once they done, we're gonna plate them up. Keep that.
But the freaking the blueberries, right?
Mhm. What's up?
Like, I just love my train of thought. Because the blueberries, I thought the blueberries was going to go on top, and you was like going to drizzle something on it. So like the blueberries is like basically like your sauce, basically.
It's going to go on top.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's like you basically like made it as a sauce to put on top of it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That's what I was saying. Okay.
All right. We got some lavender icing right here. You know, make it tasty.
Yeah, because you know how when people really like when they usually do blueberry pancakes and stuff like that, they usually put it in it.
Put it in it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
It's you know the saying multiple ways to skin the cat. So it's like so you know it's different ways to create it. You could put it in it. You could put it on top. We could have left them just left them whole and just let them roll around the plate.
Yeah. So like the vision where I was thinking first, I didn't think you was gonna like melt down always like that. After it was like I was thinking something different.
Got you. Well, I hope we lived up to your expectations.
No, that's cool. That's what I'm saying. I wasn't expecting that. That's what I'm saying. That's different.
So these are almost done. I'm gonna give them like a good 20 more seconds.
Okay.
And then we could put them on a plate, and then we're gonna be good to go.
Oh, yep.
So we got to toss them on a plate. All right.
And you're gonna put the powder on there first, right?
Yep. Turn that off.
I don't know why I was scared this joint was gonna burn over here.
It's okay. All right. We'll put our blueberries on top. All right.
Oh, yeah.
That look good as hell.
Good old blueberry.
See, I wasn't expecting that. I don't know why I was expecting something different.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is this how you usually make it, or you just?
Sometimes, yeah. I make on so many. I love pancakes. I love breakfast.
So would you do the same thing like with like? Let's say if you want to do like strawberries on top of something like that. Like,
yep.
Would you do the same?
You could do the same thing with strawberries.
Okay.
Yep. So you just sprinkle that around the plate.
Okay. I think we should have probably cut bananas.
It's okay. Hey, there we go.
Yeah.
Got your blueberry. Got your oatmeal pancakes. Now you want to try? We need a fork and a knife, so you could try them. Let's put some of that on there.
Is that butter?
Nope. Nah, it's like a lavender glaze. Okay. Yeah, so that's gonna be real good. Thank you for having me. Yo, y'all ready to eat? Yeah. Let's bring everybody on. Come try these pancakes.
We're gonna let you cut it like it's a birthday cake.
Hey, I need to get a picture of these. These joints look good.
Look at old blue. This is a berry.
I'm cracking
you guys really did your thing.
Appreciate that, yo.
Listen, she did her thing. I was just here watching her. I was a little distracted, just trying to watch her steps, but
So like moment of truth type time.
I know, right?
Look at that combo, right?
So are we gonna?
He was like, "It ain't not gonna burn." You see, he was scared about the blueberry. I'm like,
Yo, are we gonna
hey,
do the
cool.
network tasting? Like when we just keep our mouth closed and be like,
All right, we're gonna cut this up.
Or can we like really keep it a being like, yo, this? All right.
No, keep it a bean, please.
she wanted to keep it big.
Gotta be silent.
Wait, we got that maple syrup. You want the maple syrup? Or you put it in the mix already?
I mean, y'all. Well, if you want to get a plate, y'all can. If you want syrup, but
No, we got.
okay, right.
Don't mess it up.
All right. Well, y'all can try it.
Vegan.
Don't mind if I do. Here you go.
Yes.
This is a vegan pancake.
Let's
Would you use a different syrup?
one more time.
Since it's like a vegan pancake, would you like to use a different syrup?
You would just make sure the syrup doesn't have any buttermilk in it, like the butter syrup.
Okay.
Just make sure it's pure maple syrup is good.
I like a nice cake.
I want blueberry. Try this.
I'm gonna get this one. I'm gonna get some sugar off the side.
You did it. I like it. I like it.
Wait. That's the lavender. The lavender is on here.
Yeah. Especially them top pieces.
Okay. Let's start.
Appreciate that.
Not for real. This right here will fill me up.
Really
I
like
think if I had
blueberry
one of
combo.
these.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
I think if I had one of these, I'd be full.
It's healthy but good.
Sure.
Yes. Yes.
For sure.
That's what I like.
And that's all fun kitchen?
Huh?
That's all fun kitchen, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's all fun
Yeah,
kitchen.
this will be at the restaurant.
Have a good day. Happy New Year. See ya. Here,
Holly. Let me get you a good. Let me just.